Hi guys, it's Lynette. Today is Tuesday, June 4th, and it happens to be my first day back on chemo. Not a good day. It was okay earlier, but it hasn't. I got home and I guess the effects of the chemo started to kick in. I'm on gemcitabine and Abraxane. Gemcitabine also is known as Gemzar. I was told it was an easier protocol than the FOLFIRINOX protocol. I don't know if it was because I was stronger when I got the FOLFIRINOX or I don't know. But I feel horrible. I've been getting up, walking around, hoping that that would help me, but really hasn't. It just feels again like it's eroding. It's just what the FOLFIRINOX felt like. I'm kind of at a point where I have not had my CA19-9 retested. I think they're going to do that between the 9th and the 16th. I also ordered up an abdominal garment to kind of help just kind of help hold everything together so that when I cough it won't hurt so bad or sneeze or laugh. I laughed the other day and I thought I was going to split open right at my incision. I took a Zofran. They gave me a Zofran before the chemo. As I'm sitting here, I still feel like I want to vomit, and I'm just I really don't think I was ready for this. I really don't, but I guess it's protocol. Six to 8 weeks after surgery, they want to throw you in chemo to make sure they got all the cancer cells. And I can understand that for, preventative measures. I have new edibles. My youngest son got me this blue raspberry rings and watermelon belts. Now the crazy thing is, usually when I take one, it helps. I took one today and it did not do anything. I'm feeling real green. Right now it's 5:22 and I just took my Zofran at 5. I think I'm gonna wait maybe 2 hours. Take promethazine, I think. Maybe 3 hours, I don't know. We'll see how long I can hold it before I throw another pill in my head. I may actually go and smoke some weed just to try to get rid of this nauseated feeling. Today's Tuesday. I go back in another 7 days for more poisoning. Excuse me. I was going to do a video a little earlier, but this feeling so terrible got me to start crying, and I didn't want to come on here all blubbery. I just wonder if, if my surgeon was able to get all of the tumor out and there were no cancer cells floating around in me and I'm doing chemotherapy, what am I doing in my body? I don't know with how this feels, how long I'm going to do this. I know chemotherapy makes you feel like shit. That wasn't the question. I knew that was going to happen, but I was able to tolerate it better prior to surgery. I just think I was stronger. And maybe I just need to get my mind stronger and my body will follow. I don't know. But I'm not feeling exceptionally strong right now. The only thing that I want is to hear that there's no evidence of disease. I want to be NED so I can get my life back. I'm not feeling too positive today, and I'm sorry about that. I try to remain positive. I try to keep, eye on the prize, and it's just so hard when it feels this terrible, I might go for a mile a little later. I think I need it. Walking definitely helped me when I was on fulfirinox, so hopefully it'll help me on this. This protocol, I have 3 weeks on, 1 week off. I have 8 more treatments, and that's what I'm trying to focus on. 8 more treatments left. And I figure if I count backwards, it might be better rather than thinking, 3 months. After being told that I was in stage 1, my outlook has greatly improved. And I really think that I'm going to survive at least this batch of pancreatic cancer. And I say that because pancreatic cancer has a recurring rate of 70 to 80% after the Whipple. The Whipple surgery is not a cure. The doctors tell me the Whipple surgery is not a cure, but it's to help extend your life. I knew the mortality rate before, but when I was told what it was, I wasn't receptive to it then, and I'm not really receptive to that now, because no one's going to tell me how long I'm going to live after the Whipple. No one. Only God knows that. So and besides, I'm in a couple groups on Facebook where I am finding so many people who have lived 10 and 20 years beyond having a Whipple. And that is highly encouraging and something to strive for, When my oncologist told me what the mortality rate was, my response to him was challenge accepted. And I stand by that. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to think if there's any other information. It's like it's like eroding again. It stops for maybe a minute or two, and then kicks right back in, and it kind of, when I want to breathe, it's like I could feel pain at the bottom of my lung expansion. It's like when I expand my lungs, it's like, it feels like what you would imagine radiation feeling like, but radiation didn't even feel like this. And I was on gemcitabine with radiation. So this has got to be the Abraxane. Day one, of course, I still have my hair. Don't know how long that's going to be. The Zarzio shots that I usually get, I took 3 prior to getting this chemo because my white blood cell count was low. This time around, the bone pain with my Zarzio shots were excruciating. They were painful. They actually would wake me up out of my sleep. So that's something different. At least this time on the Gemzar and Abraxane, I only have to take 3 shots. When I was on FOLFIRINOX, I had to take 5 shots. The only thing with the FOLFIRINOX is I had 1 week break in between my cycles, or my episodes, whatever, however you refer to it. I don't know if I told you guys, what I'm sitting on here is my Mother's Day present for my oldest son. This thing is, oh man, it is incredible. It's heated and there's a vibrating massager throughout the whole thing, the head, the back, your legs. I mean, it's awesome. Best Mother's Day gift yet. And I'm so incredibly thankful to my bub for this, because I pass out on this when I can't sleep in my bed. So I might check back in a few days and let you guys know how I'm feeling. I'm hoping this, they usually say it's 2 or 3 days after you get chemo. It has never been like that for me. It's been like the day I get chemo that I feel like rubbish. So I hope to God that tomorrow I'm not feeling worse than today. I will oxycodone my ass just to stay asleep all day. If it gets any worse than how I'm feeling, I'd rather sleep through it. My only concern is this time around, I don't feel like eating. And last time, because they gave me steroids before the FOLFIRINOX, I had an appetite. So I was hoping that's where these things would kick in and help. I did have 2 sugar-free popsicles, and I'm drinking water to hopefully flush this crap out of my system, and stay hydrated, because that's important. This sucks, guys. I wish I had something better to report. I wish I could say, this is easier than the FOLFIRINOX like it was supposed to have been, but it's not. It doesn't feel like it. But then again, I could have been put on FOLFIRINOX and be feeling much, much worse. I don't know.